Up for sale now, VEHICLEMAX, a beautiful 2007 GMC Acadia SLT, loaded up with factory navigation, factory powered moonroof plus the rear sky view, factory powered tailgate, factory DVD player, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is our zip code. We're open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 30,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. One of the many options in this vehicle is the power tailgate. And let's go ahead and demonstrate that here. You can open it from the inside of the car, from the remote, or from the tailgate in the back, as long as the vehicle is in park. Okay, let's go ahead and close. To close it, you can close it here too by pushing on the switch here. Another feature of this vehicle is a remote start, and I'll demonstrate that in just a second. You gotta wait for the tailgate to close, and then you gotta lock up the car. That's the only way that the remote start will come on. We lock the vehicle, press and hold this here, and this is a really neat feature, especially in the winter when it's nice and cold outside. As long as the heater was on when you last left the vehicle, when the vehicle comes on, so will the heater, and when it reaches temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. Same thing in the summer when it's nice and hot outside. As long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the AC, and turn on, it'll come on and it'll cool down the car for you. When you're ready to drive away, all you gotta do is unlock the vehicle, open the door, stick the key in the ignition, open the switch, and drive off. If you change your mind, all you gotta do to turn it off is press here again. Alright, go ahead and unlock it, get inside, show you the interior options. The door panels are black with gray. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel. We got power folding mirrors, memory seats for up to 2 drivers with the easy in and out switch. This switch, what it does is when you put the car in park and take the key to the ignition, it slides back just a few inches, so it makes it easier for you to get in and out of the vehicle. We got dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support, as well as curtain side airbags on all 4 posts on each side. There's one curtain side airbag on this post, one on this post, one on this post, and one on this post. So we got 4 curtain side airbags as well as seat side airbags on both sides of the front passenger seat. Has quad seating, or 4 captain chairs is what we call it. 2 buckets in the front, 2 buckets in the middle, and a full bench in the rear makes it a 7-passenger vehicle. This is the sky view portion I was telling you about. This portion in the back here does not open, but you can see out of it, and it also has a film that slides to cover out the sun. And the front you get the power moonroof, which does open. DVD players here. We've got a movie in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and get it going. Okay, let's go ahead and sit outside the vehicle, get it started. If you have any questions, my name is George. Feel free to call me at 305-218-5462. All right, let's get the air conditioning going. As you can see, we got dual climate control. Right now we get the driver's side at 60 and the passenger side at 74, which means that on this side of the vehicle the AC will blow colder than on this side of the vehicle. That way you can have 2 different levels of comfort. Let's lower the fan here. And let's make this side 60 also, because it's nice and hot outside today. Okay. Right now this is your navigation radio, but it also plays movies as long as the vehicle is in park. So right now, let's lower the volume. I'm going to go up to the back screen there so you can see that it's playing the same exact thing as the navigation screen. This is a factory unit. As you can see, we're playing the exact same movie on the roof-mounted factory Panasonic TV. Okay, and you can control this over here, press audio here. It gives you the option of what to do. For example, let's go ahead and if I want to listen to XM radio, press the XM. It's still in the back where they're playing the movie. Okay, right now it's on preview mode, as you can see, because you need to sign up for a subscription with Sirius Satellite by calling that number or going to that website. If I want to see the navigation screen, obviously, as you can see, this is a touch screen. I'll take a second reading the disc, and there you go. There's the navigation screen. Okay, let's go over the many options in this vehicle. The vehicle is equipped with heated seats. Okay, this is to heat, let me see if I can get it to focus. Okay, there you go. This is to heat the entire seat, the bottom and the top, and it has 3 different levels of comfort: high, medium, low, and of course off. And this has the same action, it just heats only the backrest portion of it. Okay, high, medium, low, and off. This is to open the power tailgate here, or to disable. If you press off, nothing, is no way, that power tailgate will not open electrically. It has to be done manually. If you push it here just 1 notch, it's ready to open. So now if I press hard on the top here, it'll open the back. This is your towing haul mode, and I'll show you how that works in just a minute. But let's go ahead and do it now. In case you're towing a boat or a trailer, you want to press that, and what that does is that's going to disable the overdrive and make the transmission shift a little differently in order to adjust for the extra cargo load. To disable that feature, just press on the little wagon again, and it'll come off. Going back to the section here, this is your traction control, and these are the heated seats on the driver's side. The vehicle has 79,420 miles. As you can see, the car is running right now and idling perfectly. Keep an eye, I'm going to rev the engine. 3.6 liter V6. And the reason I'm doing that is so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag lights, no service engine soon, no maintenance due, nothing like that. Everything is working to perfection. This vehicle is equipped with auto dimming rearview mirror. I don't know if you can see a little eye there. What the eye does is it senses high beams from another vehicle. When it senses the high beam, it darkens the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. Up in the mirror, you got a digital display for a compass, lets you know that we're heading in the east direction. Your OnStar system, let's talk about that for a minute. If you happen to get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond, within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Another neat feature about the OnStar system: if you happen to lock your keys inside your car, there's a number they provide you with. You call that number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. If you're just plain old lost and you want turn-by-turn directions, you can press that blue OnStar button, and they'll give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If you have an emergency, press that red OnStar button there, and they'll give you not the red OnStar, but the emergency button right there. They'll ask you what kind of emergency you have, and they'll give you they'll go ahead and assist you and put you with the proper authorities or whoever you need to help you with your issue. Okay, up in the top here we have what's called the Home Link. This is so you can program up to 3 garage doors or 3 gates. Okay, the power moonroof is right here. It's a one touch, you don't have to hold it. It's a glass moonroof, it is tinted, but also has this film cover here that you can slide to block out the sun. And in the rear you got a power shade, and I'll demonstrate that for you here. Okay, that was to open it. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave it open for the video so we can get a little bit of lighting, and we'll do the same thing here with the front one. This portion is manual. This we're just going to press here and let it go. Okay, let's go ahead and okay, let me demonstrate for you the power folding mirrors. By the way, the 2 front windows are automatic, meaning one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for the window to go down. As you can see, the windows are tinted. Okay, power folding mirrors. And they're also heated, the mirrors. Okay, what else? I told you already about the dual climate control. Okay, manual shifting mode. As you can see on the side of the shifter here, there's a plus and a minus. And we'll demonstrate that now. Put a reverse, neutral, drive, And that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. It's a 6-speed automatic transmission. But if you go one more notch down, you'll see next to the L, a 1's going to come out. And that's the gear that we're in now. If you tap on the plus, it'll make it shift up all the way up to 6. It is a 6-speed automatic transmission. And you tap on the minus, it downshifts. If that doesn't interest you, all you got to do is push the lever forward on the drive and it'll shift off for you. Okay, the center console here, where you rest your elbow, slides back and forth so you can put it where it's more comfortable for you. This section here we got storage, coin slots, and a couple of spaces here for like pens and stuff like that, phone, pack of gum, whatever. In here, this is to access the top the storage here below the armrest. Your main glove box, it's over here. Alright, and in there you have the owner's manual with its casing and all supplemental booklets that you need, the OnStar handout. Let's pan over the dashboard so you can see it's in great shape. Oh, this vehicle has another neat feature. I don't think you can see it here now because it's hard to see on the camera. I can actually see it on the wall there. It's called the heads-up display. You see that little opening there? You can't see it now because it's during the day. At night you can see it better, but that heads-up display flashes on the onto your front glass here. I could see it because you know, because I'm not, it doesn't show well in the video, but I could see there the tachometer is reflects in this area right here, and it's in green digital letters. It shows me what gear we're in, and I'm sorry, not what gear we're in. Yeah, what gear we're in. We're in park. Shows me the miles per hour that we're going and the tachometer, but you can't see it now because it's daytime. But it's got what's called, this was what they call heads up. Okay, kind of like the Corvettes have and stuff like that. Okay, let's pan around the dashboard now so you can see that there are no cracks, no burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, carpeting, dashboard, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner was a non-smoker. This pops up into a storage. Okay, what else? Vanity mirrors with lighting, and no, this one doesn't have the extension. There's vanity mirrors with lighting, of course, the same thing on both sides. Got map lights up here. I think we might be ready to move on to the back. Before I do that, let me go ahead and pan over the passenger seating area here. The vehicle has the BOSE stereo sound system, and why don't we go ahead and have a listen to that. Let's put FM. It's a touchscreen, as you can see. Let's find some music. You can raise or lower the volume here. You can also mute it right here. Alright, these here are to navigate about your preset stations. These are the ones that you designate yourself down here. Okay, or you can just hit the touch screen. This is to seek the next available station. The source is to move about these fields: AM, FM, XM, DVD, auxiliary. This is your auxiliary port here for your iPod, so you can play your iPod music right in your BOSE stereo sound system. What else? Okay, leather wrapped steering wheel, and I'll pan around that nice and slow so you can see it's in perfect shape without any burn holes or cuts or tears, any chunks missing, any stitching coming apart. This car does have 79,000 miles, but boy, it was really taken care of. I mean, just by looking at the steering wheel and the dashboard, the seating areas, the headliner, the carpeting, I mean, it's in real nice shape. Over on the left hand side you have the cruise control. I think we're ready to move on to the back. I think we've pretty much covered every base here we can in the front. So let's go ahead and turn it off. Okay. As I was saying before, this is a 7-passenger vehicle, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, that makes 4, and a full bench in the back for 3 passengers, which all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger, which uses this belt that comes off the roof back there. Okay, AC vents on either side here of the DVD player for the middle row passengers. There's map lights over here for the middle row passengers, 1 on each side. We got AC vents here for the rear row passengers, 1 on each side, as well as a set of map lights. This is our parking sensor display. It has a first yellow warning, which is a little amber light, yellow light. Second yellow light, which is your second warning, and the last one is a red light that lets you know you're about to hit another vehicle or object. Okay. And as I was saying before, we have the curtain side airbags here. in the front post, this middle post here, this third post here, and there's another one way back there. I don't know if you can see a little square. Okay, to gain access to the rear, the little ones can probably just walk in between. The adult passengers can pull on, I think it's this handle, if it flops it down and it slides forward. You get anchors for your baby car seats. There's two on each one of these middle row buckets. The middle row passengers can control the fan speed, the airflow, and the temperature of the AC right from here. They can also control the stereo, and you can plug in headphone jacks here. Down here, let's slide this forward a little bit here. Okay. Down here is your video input. So if you can power it through here, your video input is right here. So if you can power it through here, you got a regular 110 outlet here, and you plug in the video, you can actually watch it up here. So that means you can hook up one of those Nintendo games or whatever. Cigarette lighter adapter here, so you can use either source, the cigarette lighter adapter or the 110. This pops out into a cup holder. Alright. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. How it works is the following. Right in here you have a little slot there where you can just put in your key there or a screwdriver, either one. Twist it to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you get small kids and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the outside, from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open the door is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers or bigger kids, just twist it to the right, and this handle will start working again. So I was saying before, not only do we have the curtain side airbags, there's 4, remember, one on this post, one on this post, one on this post, and one on this post. That's 4, plus 4 more on the other side, that's 8, plus 2 in the front seats, that's 10, plus the steering wheel airbag and the passenger front airbags, that's a total of 12 airbags. So it's a very safe vehicle. Okay, all the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. All the chrome trimming is in nice shape. Rear wiper, rear window defroster. To open the tailgate, as long as the car is in park, you can just press down here. There's a rubber switch, and you just squeeze it, and the tailgate will open up. The same as if you press the button or the switch or the remote. Remember, the car has to be unlocked for that. Okay, this rear bench is what we call a 60-40. 60% on this side, 40% on that side. They can fold flat completely to go onto the ground. You can do one side and not the other, or both sides at the same time. I'll demonstrate that for you. Pulling this here, and the headrest is going to pop forward so it doesn't hit the back of that other seat. And then you push it down. It's manual, by the way. And as you can see, it lays down completely flat. To lift it, it's got a handle here. You just pull on this handle, and then you put it back here. It's got like a little Velcro to stay in place there. And you pop the headrest back up if you want to or not. And you can do both sides or not the other. So for example, let's say you want to put a big box on this side, yet you got 5 people in the vehicle, you could still use this seat here because they're independent of each other, okay? This car has a ton of options. This is one option you don't rarely see, where you can control the stereo right here in the back. You control the volume. You can control the source, which is, remember, the AM, FM, XM, DVD player, whatever. You can seek stations, and you can navigate about your preset stations. Which a cool thing is, let's say you're doing like a tailgating or something here in the back of your car, and you want to change the stereo. You don't have to walk all the way to the front. You can change it right from here. Or even if you're watching a movie in that little screen from here, you want to turn on the movie, you could change the source and go on to the movie or whatever. So you can control the stereo right here in case you're having, eating lunch in the back of the car, picnicking or whatever. This area here is just for storage. In case you live in a state that requires a front license plate holder, it's here. And this mesh is used to be attached to these part back here. And what they do is, in case you have, let's say you want to put something, football or basketball or a pack of soda or something, you don't want it to be rambling around because the space is too big, you can put it inside that mesh and it won't be hitting every time you make a curve or a turn. Let's close this up here. These are the parking sensors that I was talking to you about before. There's 2 on each side of the bumper. These are the ones that beep when you're approaching another object. Down here it has a beauty cover. Behind that beauty cover is your Class 3 heavy duty tone package. That's that square receiver, and then here is your electrical connection there ready to go for your boat or trailer. I don't know if I said this before. Rear wiper, rear window defroster. There's your OnStar antenna. Right rear tail light, perfect shape, not damaged, not scratched, no scuffed, nice and clear. Of course, we got the child lock protection on both sides. Door panels are the same, two-tone, charcoal, and the light gray. It's got the factory floor mats. As you can see, they have those anchors there so the floor mat doesn't slide, okay? Pan over the seating area here. Once again, let me remind you as we end the video that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and always closed on Sundays. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George at 305-218-5462. All right, let's talk about financing for a moment. By the way, I don't know if I told you earlier, we have dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support, not only on the driver's side, but also on the passenger side. Okay, back to financing. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credit. If you live a long distance away and you're concerned about the financing and you want us to go ahead and get you pre-approved, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the homepage, you see a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.